Yeah, man. Coming in, checking in. Got some things I want to talk about. Got my mask on. Don't know where to start. Probably gonna start off with having some car troubles, difficulties. Probably gonna start off with I'll start off with DJ Vlad. And everybody pretty much starting to cancel Vlad. I go by the name of Smithradio. My thoughts on it is Vlad is a person that takes advantage of the culture while, because he's done so good of taking advantage of the culture, he's actually able to bring shine and light to some people in the culture. What I mean by that is that on his platform, if you do come on his platform, he has so much traffic that you can get some shine and light if you're on there enough. People that you never knew, or people that never knew you, vice versa, will now know you. People that you never knew, you will now know if you watch his channel. A lot of people that I never knew about, like Godfrey, the comedian, never heard of Godfrey a day in my life until he was on Vlad, and became a pretty much became a stable on Vlad. So that's one thing. So he is able, like I said, able to give back to the culture, if you will, if you call that giving back. Now, is he giving back because it's charity for him? No, because on how he's monetized his platform is he makes money off of all the videos. He'll have people or license out, however he does it, for ads and things that's on his website, and selling ads, because he has so much traffic coming through his website. That's how he's going to make his money, monetizing videos and things of that nature. What happens is people bring their value to his website. He makes money off of it, and he doesn't pay anybody, but what he will tell you is that you're going to get some shine because I have so many visitors coming through my website, which is true. But the thing is that nobody wants to take the time to build their own brand. We all want instant gratification. We all want microwave success. And that's the reason why people come on the show, because they want that microwave success. Also, that's why people do what they call clout chasing or saying all types of wild shit on this show, because it's like a hot take. We know what a hot take can do for your career. It'll bring attention to you. In the same light as why a person like Mona from Love and Hip Hop has drama or has a lot of negative interactions on her show, because that's what the people like. The more drama it seems like, the more people will gravitate towards you just to see it, put a lot of eyes on you and have you in the spotlight, even if it's negative press, press, good press, bad press, negative press, you're in the press, everybody talking about you, everybody looking at you. You just, you just the thing for, even if it's 15 minutes or however long it is, you'll be the person that'll be talked about. So that's what pretty much happened. The thing that I think that needs to happen in order to counteract that is you need one of the leaders in the black community to develop something equivalent to Vlad TV, where you won't have to come on there and pretty much incriminate yourself and talk all crazy and, just, for clicks and views. I believe we have created that, but it took a turn. I wouldn't even say took a turn. I would say more so like the direction just was on some BS. And if you don't know what I'm talking about World Star Hip Hop. World Star Hip Hop has all of the views. That was one of the sites where that was owned by a black guy pretty much, and if I'm not mistaken, and it was breaking people, breaking videos, breaking this, breaking that, and it just went in the wrong direction. You got fucking twerking videos, you got fights and drama, and pretty much just that's what everybody is going to World Star Hip Hop for. You're not necessarily going to World Star Hip Hop to check the weather. You're not going on World Star Hip Hop to check out anything new as far as music, but you can go on there and discover something, but for the most part it's kind of like just based around drama. Sometimes I don't even like to open up the app because it's like, come on, I already know what I'm going to see, and that's just not for me, but my original point was that if we had something like that where you would take have all these individuals who are prominent individuals but created and have it black owned. See what I'm saying? So I give you an example. You get a guy with the money and the resources to do it, like a Jay-Z, and you make this app. The app will be just like World Star Hip Hop, but it would cover everything. Now, you would probably say, well, Jay did something like that with Tidal, but not necessarily, because Tidal is a streaming platform, but Tidal is mostly loosely based around albums. Tidal doesn't focus on breaking new artists. Tidal doesn't focus on I'm not even sure if they accept like new music. I heard they were going to have something where you could upload your music to it yourself for new artists, and things to help artists kind of break into the industry, independent artists. So but I'm not sure. But anyway, they don't have anything like that. And if Jay was to make something like that, it would a lot of people would gravitate to it, same way that they gravitated to Tidal. What it would do is have people not be so influenced to go on a place like that, Vlad TV. We don't have our own black-owned apps, if you will, or black-owned websites that's solely based towards black-owned music, things like that. You get what I'm saying. So, because Vlad got so powerful, that's the reason why he feel like he doesn't have to respond, doesn't have to respond or apologize to the minister, because, for one, it's reported that he said that it doesn't hurt his bottom line, which is true, because the sad but true part is that if we don't stick together, then we're not going to be able to form any unity. So you'll have these new artists that know, if I go on Vlad's show, I know I'm guaranteed a measly 20, 30,000 views, 40, 50,000 views, maybe 100,000 views. Who knows? It all depends on how it goes. Like I said, people giving up all types of information about themselves, things that they did, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? Just for the views. And you have to take that hard stance. If no one takes that hard stance, then you have nothing. If everybody took that hard stance and say, hey, let's just do our own app. I mean, that's why I respect Dame Dan so much, with a lot of the things, because he will always pretty much be for the people, but doing it on your own. And we hear that and say, man, why would I do that? Why would I do it on my own when I already have this platform already built up, and I don't have to build it up on my own and start from getting 1 view or 0 views, 0 views, until you start getting more views and more views and more views. So it's like nobody wants to put in the groundwork. And like I said, I always like Dame, because Dame will always, fight for artists, and also tell you, do it on your own. If they not trying to pay you, make your own app. Do it on your own. Put it out there yourself. And what'll happen is that the numbers might not come back in the same, but you'll have sole 100% ownership of the product. You'll have nobody can tell you what to do, what you can't do, and things like that. So that's like my thoughts on it. We need to start doing stuff ourselves, man. Come back, make an app, have it for hip hop. Always like some of these apps, some of these everything. Like when This Is 50 first hit, This Is 50 jive took off. It did really well because it was behind 50 Cent. It was behind the machine. He had the wherewithal to go out there and do it. He was just doing so many things at one time, even though This Is 50 is still up and running. But it's like his direction of what he sought out to do just wasn't, how can I say this? Just wasn't like well thought out, if you will, for the long haul. Because This Is 50 is still operating, don't get it wrong, but it's not popping like it once was, because his focus is not on growing This Is 50 as much as it is doing his TV show stuff. So, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Moving along, I'm a Denver Broncos fan. I ain't going to talk about Denver. I guess I'll do that on another. I'll do that on another record. What can I talk about? What do you guys want me to talk about? I guess I'll talk about some battle rap shit, man. I fuck with the battle rap. I got to catch SMX Summer Madness 10. It was nice. I was in and out getting to catch battles. I was on my phone watching it on the caffeine app. People that I thought stood out. B-Dot, he had an amazing third round. That was a good battle. Who else? Who else? I wasn't that all overly impressed with K-Shine, even though he had a nice battle. But I mean, his battle on him and Chester, it was alright, but it wasn't like, it wasn't over the top. I wasn't wild. I did like that line with the have a hole in your throat, like person on a commercial. That was good. That was good. I give him that. Who else? Let's see. I didn't really get to see I caught glimpses of Calico and Verb. Barely. You know what? I'll tell you like this, because I came in on battle rap later, but I would watch it and catch this and see this and see that, and it's kind of messed up because I saw Calico once, but just never really paid him no mind. I believe the second time I really watched one of his battles was when he went against Lux, and that battle was so hyped around what Lux did in that third round. You do kind of forget that Lux choked, but Lux's third round was so crazy that I just was blown away by it, and I never really actually took the time to pay Calico any mind. With all of that being said, that guy is talented. I never knew he was on that high of a level. I like Calico. He really is a student of the game. You can tell, how he puts his shit together. Who else? But like I said, I didn't really get to see much of that battle. But the little bit that I did see from Calico, that shit was nice. Who else? Who else was on there? Bill Collector, Double Bob Bill. I fuck with Bill. That's my man. Like I always just, I don't know, I kind of gravitate to him because it seems like he's coming from an underdog position, but I like the way he constructs his shit. He puts his shit together. It's entertaining, and it's the rounds are always good for the most part. The Bill do get on this bullshit sometimes. You know what I mean? Who else? But Holmesy the God won that battle. I did get to see that battle. Holmesy won that battle kind of easy. And they did say that, they both from the same area or whatever, so they didn't really want to go hard on each other and do too much. But from what I saw, Holmesy won that easy. Who else was on there? Who else was on there? I forgot, man. But Damn. Damn, did I see another battle? Was another battle that I saw, but I didn't really get to catch much of it. So fucking anyway. I'm interested in this Mook and motherfucking Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock out here, Baltimore. Headed to Baltimore now. I ain't from Baltimore, but that's not neither here nor there. But I believe that Mook is on a higher level of rapping than Rock. But I believe that Rock can take it to a height where he can not be on the same level, but because he powered up so much to make it a more than formidable fight. Like that shit Daylight did, that was crazy. I mean, that was beyond crazy. That was beyond, I'm talking about that level, that was God, what you call God level. It ain't that many people that can do that. And although Rock didn't reach that height, some of the stuff that he did, I was very impressed. I was very impressed. You know, it didn't seem like a total slaughter, like he just got slaughtered clean. 3-0. Rock fought back some of those punches, you know, had to feel them because, I mean, the dude just shows up consistent for the most part. But him against Murder Mook, I don't know, like Mook just didn't really kill nobody to me. I don't, like they say, with him and Verb, that just, I wasn't impressed by neither one. When him and Lux, I wasn't impressed. You know, Daylight, I was impressed. That shit was something else. But I'm interested to see it. I'm interested to see what angle Rock gonna try to take to break Mook down, as far as how, you know, Mook like to break down his opponents. But that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting because it's like a grudge match, pretty much. You know, you got Briz backing out of the battle. So that's going to be something to see. And it'll be funny if Briz actually end up coming there because, you know, he caved or whatever. We'll see. What else can I get into, man? Let's go to investing. Let's go to investing in yourself. People, I don't want to, you know, start preaching. It's like, come on, man. We all need to, at some point in our life, make that decision where we want to take a leap of faith. I read something the other day, and it said, billionaires loses millions to become billionaires. Millionaires lose thousands to become millionaires. And broke people want to lose nothing to become rich. Let that sink in for a second. You know, money is it's like a game. You know, you up, you down, business is like a game. You up, you down, you just all over the place. But if you trust the process and stay on course, you'll be fine. It's just trusting the daggone process, man. That's just what it's all about. You can't be scared to lose some money, because it ain't nothing but money. And if you delivering a good product, you always get that money back. It'll never be a problem, because the product is good. Even if you have good product, sometimes you want to take a loss on that good product by giving it away for less than what it's worth. But that'll be considered like a test run, if you will, for people, to test out your product, whether it's clothing, whether it's food, whether it's online business, whatever it is, whatever tangible product that you have, you want to get it put out there so people can see it, and they can gravitate to it, even if it's free of charge, even if it's just highly discounted, but you can't always just start off and try and smack people over the head, because some people gonna take it, some people not. At the end of the day, all you should be concerned with is that word of mouth spreading, like wildfire, like damn California fires and things. No disrespect, I know people probably lost their lives from that, so I don't mean it in that way. It's a bad metaphor, if you will. So, said all that to say, don't be afraid to just, take that leap of faith. If you on your last $500, $800, $1,000, $100, I know it's kind of easy to say, but you have to be willing to invest that money in yourself. Invest that money in yourself before you invest that money in, I'm not going to say someone else, but I want to say, like, before you do something else with it. That's just not putting it in yourself, because a lot of people are scared to lose. I've lost plenty of money, man. Lost money all around the board, everywhere. Every time I turn around, you're going to take losses. But you get gains as well, I've got gains too. Don't get it twisted. I got great gains, The most important thing is what you pull from it. What do you get out of it when you take those losses? I've took crazy losses in real estate, losses in damn streets, losses everywhere when I was in the streets. That shit has been over. Just gotta put that out there. But my point is that what did you learn? When you have to look at those losses as if you're going to learn from it, or ask yourself, what can you learn to not make that same mistake again? Most businesses fail, and they fail because a lot of people are just scared to just go gung-ho. And I get it, you might have a family, you might have this, you might have that, and you want to feel safe. You want to feel secure, but feeling secure will hold you back. Feeling secure will keep you right where you at. And where you at is probably where you don't want to be. So what I'm saying is that you got to jump off the cliff sometimes. You got to jump into the deep end of the water. You have to take risk. You have to risk. You have to take risk. I don't care if that's your last $5,000. I don't care if that's your last $1,000. You have to risk it in order to win. You can go to the casino 10 times straight. Have a couple $100, penny pinch, betting, 10s, 20, 25s a bet. But then you got that person that's like, you know what? I got $300. Make 3 bets, $100 a piece. Or I'm going to just make 1 bet, $300. You either going to win or you're going to lose. And some people going to look at that and say, dang, it's like you took that money and you just betted on one when you could have spreaded it out. But it's all the same, because the same chances that you stood to lose, is the vice versa, is those same chances you stood to win. Because if you win that 1 bet, I'm gone. I'm out. I just won $300. It is what it is, you know. I took 3 and now I got 6. And that's how you have to look at life. You just can't be scared to lose. Because if you're scared to lose, you're trying to play it safe. You're going to always kind of penny pinch, and you're never going to really, you're never going to really grow. And that's just a little bit of, advice from someone that has a tiny bit of knowledge of investing, of just business overall. I have my own theories and shit, on business, and I like to test them out. I'll come up with theories and things of that nature, but that's neither here nor there. My main point is that jump out there. Start. Don't be afraid to be the butt of the joke. You start your own salon, whatever the hell it is, and it gets shut down. You know how many people didn't make it through this COVID? Man, a lot. Businesses got thrashed and will never come back. Some people probably started businesses and so scared that they like, man, I'm not doing that again. Depending on how much they risk, I'm not doing. Why would I do that? I just lost such and such. Why would I do it again? Well, you only lost because of COVID. Of course, you can't predict something like that will happen. But if it does, you have to be willing to take that loss. But the same way as you take that loss, same way as you stood to gain. It's just sometimes things happen that's out of our circumstances, to where as though there's nothing that you can do about it. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that you had bad business. You just lost to a pandemic. You were probably winning before the pandemic. Once the pandemic hit and you weren't able to open your business, you were forced to shut down. You can't pay employees, can't whatever. You know what I mean? So, I say all of that again to say, be, jump out there, pretty much. That's all I'm going to say. Jump out there. Don't be afraid to take that loss. And may the force be with you, as they say, on Star Trek. What's that? Star Wars, my bad. But yeah, this is Smithradio, man. I'm just came to talk to y'all, man. I'm gonna be doing my little videos more frequently now. I know I stopped for a while, but I'm gonna be doing them a lot more frequently now, trying to build my channel up, put my thoughts and my visions out into the world, pertaining to music, some gossipy BS, sports, and yeah. What the hell? But that's it, man. I'm out here, man. I'll be back shortly, maybe even today. Who knows? Y'all take it easy. I'm about to get up out of here. All right.